Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Professor Dr. Arjun Zadav from Pune. In this episode number 5, I am going to share an inspiring story of how Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar enrolled in an M.Sc program at the London School of Economics and sought admission in Gray's Inn to pursue bar at law. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar harbored an unwavering ambition to earn a PhD degree from the prestigious London School of Economics. Simultaneously, he aspired to qualify as a barrister to fulfill his commitment to serve the Baroda state under the scholarship granted by His Highness Maharaja Sayajirai Gaikwad. However, financial hurdles arose as his scholarship was set to expire in June 1916, jeopardizing his higher academic pursuits. Desperate for an extension of scholarship, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar wrote a letter to Maharaja Sayajirai Gaikwad in February 1916, earnestly requesting a 2-year extension. His appeal was regrettably denied, leaving him disheartened. Determined not to give up, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar sought advice from his PhD guide, Professor Seligman, Columbia University. Encouraged by his mentor, he reapplied for the extension, this time with strong recommendations. Maharaja Sayajirai Gaikwad, reconsidering his stance, granted an extension, but only for 1 year. Undeterred, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar sailed for London in May 1916, even before receiving the official approval letter. Armed with a powerful letter of recommendation from Professor Sidney Webb of the London School of Economics, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar arrived in Liverpool with no money in his pocket. Upon arrival, British authorities rigorously inspected his luggage, suspecting a possible link to revolutionary activities. From Liverpool, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar travelled to London without a train ticket, narrowly avoiding detection. Once in London, he hired a taxi to India House, where he humbly requested the secretary to pay the fare as he was penniless. 2 days later, he received the long-awaited letter from Maharaja Sayajirai Gaikwad confirming his 1-year scholarship extension. In November 1916, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar enrolled at Gray's Inn to pursue bar at law and simultaneously secured admission to the London School of Economics for an M.Sc, leveraging his PhD from Columbia University. Despite his academic prowess and strong recommendations, his request for an additional scholarship extension was denied. Maharaja Sayajirai Gaikwad insisted he return to India to fulfill his service obligation. Consequently, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar had to discontinue his studies. On his request, the university granted him a 4-year extension from 1917, and Gray's Inn provided similar permission. He returned to India on August 21, 1917. Back in Mumbai, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar faced severe financial hardships. He proceeded to Baroda to fulfill his scholarship bond. Maharaja Sayajirai Gaikwad initially considered appointing him as finance minister, but finally assigned him the role of military secretary on August 31st, 1917, with a salary of 150 rupees per month. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar was deeply dissatisfied not only with the role but also with the caste-based discrimination he endured. He struggled to find housing as both Hindu and Muslim landlords refused to rent to him due to his untouchable caste. He eventually found temporary accommodation in a Parsi dharamshala, disguising himself as a Parsi named Adalji Surabji, paying 2 rupees per day for his stay. However, his true identity was soon exposed. Confronted by an angry mob of young Parsis abusing him and demanding his dislodgement, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar left the Parsi Dharamshala, struggling to find an accommodation. Overcome with frustration, he ultimately resigned and returned to Mumbai. Back in Mumbai, the family's financial situation worsened following the death of his elder brother, the sole earner, Anand Rao, on 17 November 1917. For shouldering the household responsibilities, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar undertook various odd jobs with the help of his Parsi friend Naval Bhatena. He worked as a private tutor and accountant for a Parsi businessman, earning 50 rupees monthly. He also started a small firm as an investment consultant and broker, but upon discovering his low caste, his clients abandoned him, forcing him to close the business. Refusing to give up, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar applied for a professorship at Sydenham College, Bombay. His merit secured him a position as a professor of political economy with a monthly salary of 450 rupees. He served there from 11 November 1918 to 11 March 1920. Soon he became popular among students due to his deep knowledge of the subjects he taught in fluent English. However, he faced discrimination from his colleagues as he was barred from using common water facilities. Disillusioned, he left Sydenham College and joined Davos College of Commerce in Mumbai. There, he taught economics, banking, and mercantile law, earning 50 rupees monthly, supplemented by other work for a total income of 100 rupees. Despite the challenges, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar continued reading books and writing scholarly articles in various journals. He happened to publish an article titled Small Holdings in India and Their Remedies in the Journal of the Indian Economic Society. He also wrote a review of Bertrand Russell's book, The Principle of Social Reconstruction. In 1920, with the support of the progressive ruler Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj of Kolhapur, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar launched the fortnightly Mook Nayak, ardently criticizing caste discrimination and advocating for the uplift of the oppressed classes. He actively participated in public meetings. He once presided over the Untouchables Conference at Mangaon near Kolhapur, held on 21 March 1920. Impressed by his speech, His Highness Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj recognized Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar as a savior of the untouchables. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar continued his advocacy at the Depressed Classes Conference held in Nagpur from 30th May to 2nd June 1920. He urged the oppressed classes to fight against injustice. Inspired by Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar's vision, Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj of Kolhapur provided financial assistance for his continued higher studies in England. Coupled with a personal loan of 5,000 rupees from a Parsi friend, Naval Bhatena, and his savings of 7,000 rupees, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar resumed his advanced education in London on July 5, 1920, determined to earn his coveted degrees of M.Sc and D.Sc and become a barrister. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar's journey teaches us that obstacles are merely stepping stones for those with a vision and the courage to persevere. His life is a testament to the power of education, the fight against injustice, and the indomitable human spirit. His life also reminds us that true greatness lies not just in academic brilliance but in overcoming adversity with courage and determination. If you found this episode inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more powerful stories of great people. See you in the next video.